Aloha, Michelle Malin. This is Blossom Inner Wellness, and I'm here at the Polyaku Peace Garden, and I wanted to talk about sovereignty and choice and how I go into stores without masks. Here a mask here in Hawaii. And Hawaii, just so you know, has the lowest COVID deaths compared to our regular flu season for the past 6 years. COVID has killed less people in the state of Hawaii than the regular flu has for the past 6 years. Cancer and heart disease are each 10 times more deadly than COVID. And it also, the state of Hawaii is also the lowest in COVID deaths compared to any state in the United States. 38 states have no mask mandates, and among these 38 states that have no mask mandates, many of them have zero daily cases, and the ones with mask mandates actually, many of those states actually have more COVID cases than the ones that have no mask mandates. We have been contacting our leaders here in the state of Hawaii to let them know that this is not okay, what they're doing. I mean, they have said that we don't have to wear a mask outside, but we still have to wear it indoors. One of the first reasons for the emergency proclamation here in the state of Hawaii was so that our hospitals would not be overrun. That has never happened, hasn't even come close to happening. Yet we still have mask mandates in places, but I go in without a mask. We do have medical exemptions. So I have in one day, I went into two banks. I went into Target, Walmart, Office Depot, UPS store, post office. Yeah, all of those places, no mask. And I was asked, do I have a mask? And I said, no, I'm medically exempt. And they said, okay. One store, Office Depot, the clerk was very rude. And he said, I'm not going to serve you. I'm not going to serve you. They didn't even have what I needed. So, but I did go up to him with a letter from the police chief of the Big Island that literally states that there are medical exemptions. It is stated on the emergency proclamation, and that they do not have to show proof of medical exemption. And I told him he was discriminating against me. And there was another clerk in Office Depot who was very kind. And I said, thank you so much for being aloha. So how do I do this? Somebody was asking me, Michelle, how are you so brave that because it does take something to go in, and to do something that nobody else is doing. Like, I'm usually the only one in there with no mask. People are staring at me when I went into Target and Walmart. I even intentionally, smile at people, and I say hello to people, especially the employees. And they didn't say anything to me. But what I do is I ground myself and I tell myself this is normal to go into a store with no mask. It is a normal thing to breathe fresh air. God gave me a nose and a mouth and beautiful fresh air that I'm breathing right now. I'm here at the Polyaku Peace Garden, as I always come here quite often on the Big Island, and I love it. I love it here. But it is normal. I got a bug on my face now. It's normal to breathe fresh air. It's normal. So I go in knowing that it's normal, and it's okay to breathe fresh air. That God gave me a mouth and nose to breathe fresh air. And before I go, I pray, and I just say, God, I give this to you, and I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth, knowing that this is my sovereign right to breathe fresh air in any establishment that I go into. And I feel aloha with the people that are there. I'm kind to everybody. I'm smiling. I am polite. And when they say, do you have a mask? I say, no, I'm medically exempt. And I say, I'm here. And if they persist, I say, I'm here in aloha. I'm asking you kindly to not discriminate against me. I just need to do whatever I need to do, my business. I will be as quickly as I can possibly be. And I literally have said a few times, I'm not killing anybody standing here. I mean, how ridiculous is it that we can't breathe fresh air, but yet our fingers touch the keypads of I mean, it's so absolutely ridiculous. Plus, do people even understand what the mask is doing? Um, I do have some PDFs that I'll put under this video that of the dangers of the mask of breathing your own bacteria back into your body. Many people have lung, throat, teeth issues, nose issues, acne that's getting on the face because the bacteria is accumulating. This is not how God intended us to live. He didn't say, here's your body, oh, and put this mask on your face, because I'm not going to let you breathe the fresh air of the earth. That's not what God had intended for us. So I encourage you and invite you to find your own choice and your own belief. And if you if you choose for you that for your own personal health, that it's not right for you or safe for you or your children to keep breathing your own carbon dioxide and your own bacteria, then choose your sovereignness that you and your freedom to breathe fresh air and go into the store like they are doing something wrong. Like, you guys are, this is weird. Like, this is normal for me to breathe fresh air. I don't know why there's an issue here, but I'm here in Aloha and I'm kindly asking you not to discriminate against me. I'll be quickly as I can and even throw down a smile and be kind. And I was at Choice Mart actually, and they were not going to let me check out. And I was already all the way to the checkout. They had like one button to press. And I said, you're discriminating against me, and I would like to speak to the change maker. Who is responsible for making the choice of this? And this woman came out and down, and we were outside. And she said, we don't want to be doing this. She even told me, I agree with you more than you know. And she said, but we could get fined. And I'll tell you right now, on the Hilo side, there were police officers that said, I can't remember which police officer it was, but he said, there's nobody going in to fine businesses for letting people shop without a mask on. That's not happening here. So businesses can honor the medical exemption here. Also, so her and I were speaking, and she said, would you put a shield on your face? And I said, no. I said, millions of people have fought and died for our constitutional rights, for me to be free. And I will not put something on my face that dishonors their memory and their sacrifice of fighting for my freedom. And so she said, would you come at a different time? And I said, I can come at a different time. That's fine. But I won't put something on my face, because millions of people have fought and died for our freedoms. And one of them is to breathe fresh air. This is a God-given right of my body to breathe fresh air, of that God gave me these lungs. And I'm not going to breathe in my own carbon dioxide. And nobody should. It's very dangerous. And I have been in the fitness and wellness industry for 20 years. And I'm here to tell you, I may not be a doctor, but I'm here to tell you, if you're breathing in your own carbon dioxide, it's like I was standing in the post office. People are behind me. Everybody's got a mask on but me, and I'm smiling at people, and people are staring at me wide-eyed. And these kids, these keiki, are standing there with their mask on their face, and it just breaks my heart. And I heard this kid, he kind of coughed a little bit, and I could hear the phlegm in his throat because he's masked, not able to breathe fresh air. He's breathing in his own carbon dioxide. And so parents, if you think that's normal and healthy for your child, I hope you think again. Putting something on your child's face is not only hindering their own bodily ability to release toxins, carbon dioxide, and from their mouth, but it's also majorly impacting their emotional body. It will have an effect on them for the rest of their life, on covering their face, not able to touch their friends. That's going to affect them. So I really, really invite you to take a stand for freedom of breathing fresh air that God gave us. People are not dropping dead right and left here, especially here in the state of Hawaii. But anyway, so that's what I wanted to share. I have a website called Blossom Inner Wellness, where I give some more tips and send out videos of inspiration and empowerment and understanding your emotional body and how to find your confidence and your peace. So you can check that out at blossominnerwellness.com. Otherwise, I send you so much love, so much aloha. We are getting through this. The light has won. It really, really has. And I send you strength and courage to do what is your kuleana, which is what is yours to do. This is what's mine to do. And yeah, that's it. I love you.